All right, let's go ahead and get started. It's the top of the hour. Thank you for joining today. My name is Catherine, and I'm going to be introducing all the products and services in your eListings account. So if you've got questions along the way, feel free to ask them. There's a chat and a Q&A section that you should see on your end, and I will try and glance at them periodically as I go through. But if I don't get to it right away, I will definitely answer it at the end. So what we're going to be talking today is what you see here on your screen. There's other products and services actually in your account beyond these, but we're going to focus on these today because those are the ones that you'll use most often. The other products are really tailored and geared for like whole office accounts. So if you do have an office account with us and you want to know a little bit more about those, I'll show you where they are today, but you can call us or email us and get some more info on those or look in your account to find them. But if you haven't used this new system yet, one of the big benefits of it, especially for exit agents, is it's going to set you apart from the competition in your local community or wherever you're advertising. And I know that you've got lots of free products and services through Exit. So a question that we get often is, what's the difference? And that customization is the biggest difference. So you can take our products and you can change them and customize them to really fit your advertising and what you want to look like out there to the world. And that's the biggest benefit. Now, we've got some other things that we attach. So we're kind of a one-stop shop for you. You can get everything that you need to advertise yourself and your listings in our system. And that's another way that we try to make it easier for you. So if you have not logged in before, or if you have and just want to recap, the way you access your eListings account is through your resource center. So you'll log in, go to Exitize Me, and then click on the My eListings button. If you have an account with us already, it's going to take you right into the system. And if you don't have one yet, you're going to come to this screen here and it's going to ask you to sign up. Signing up is free and it gets you a portion of those products that we looked at on that previous slide. And then once you sign up for an account, if you don't have one already, then you'll have access to more of those features. In our products and services, price-wise, it varies depending on how many listings you have and what you need in your system. So not everybody is just billed the same rate. And they're very fair rates that you'll be able to access what you need without paying too much. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look in an account and actually find those products and services. So when you first log in to your eListings account, you will find this page here. And some of this information will be filled out for you and some of it might not be. Now this account, my demo account, I already have everything filled out on it, so you can see some examples here. But the first product that you get is an agent marketing product. And this tool is a profile page, and it is designed to advertise yourself either on Facebook, put it in your email signature. There's a lot of different things you can do with this particular product here. The purpose of this product, and especially right now during this pandemic where we can't always be face-to-face getting to know one another, it allows somebody who's maybe looking for a realtor to hire to get to know you before they actually meet you. There's lots of information on here for that person. Things that actually personalize it. So you can enter your hobbies and, a nice description about yourself. What certifications do you carry and any achievements you want to enter. And it's all entered on that first tab here. You've got your personal details and your professional details, and it's as easy as just a few clicks. You type in your title, your certification, and a description if you want to. And by the way, if you're a newer agent, maybe you don't have a whole lot of achievements under your belt yet, you can put lots of things in these sections. You can put, lifelong resident, expert in the area. You can put achievements that you have that aren't related to real estate. because the ultimate goal is this page, wherever it is, and if it lands in somebody's site, that they're going to get to know a little bit about Laura Smith, and so you can make it interesting. The other benefit of this page, though, is it's got your contact information. It's got all of your social sites, because let's face it, people go and they research online these days. So they're probably going to look you up on Facebook, or maybe on Instagram, or maybe they will try to find your website, you know, all kinds of things. They're going to Google you. So this just makes it easy for them. They can go to your Facebook, they can go to your Instagram, and so on. And if you don't have an Instagram, this will just be hidden off the screen. So it won't show if you don't have it. And then the other part of this product is a marketing video. And I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of it now for you to hear.
Laura Smith has been a top producing agent for the past 3 years and has been licensed for almost a decade. A longtime realtor at our local Exit Realty office, Laura's knowledge of the local and national real estate market makes her your best choice when buying or selling. Laura is dedicated to finding the perfect home for each and every one of her clients. Laura is proud to have been awarded Realtor of the Year and serves as the local area board of Realtor president. Ready to help you with all your real estate needs. Contact Laura today.
Okay, so that was just a nice little compact video that somebody can take a look at, get some information, and see a few things about you. That also gets created right back here. I'm in my account on my profile, and I've got a little agent video section. If you just click that pencil icon, it's going to bring you to a video editing page. This video editing software, so to speak, is not what you've maybe seen in the past. It's super simple to use. It just takes a series of photos that you upload yourself. So if you've got marketing, you can use stock images, you can use exit images, or maybe some photos you have of yourself. It also uses slides, and the slides we actually provide to you. So you would come to your Create Slides button up here in the top. And by the way, there are specific training videos just on creating an agent marketing video. So you don't have to remember this in detail right now. We've got documents, things you can read through, and videos for that. But you can see here, I've got lots of options. These are just templates. But the template, all I have to do is click on it, and it fills in with all of my information for me. And then I can customize it like we were talking about earlier. I can change the size of things. I can change the color. If I want to make that all my exit teal color, I can do that. But I can also make it a different color if I want, and you can change this all day long. So if you want to, in the springtime, make it a little bit brighter color scheme, you can change it on here, and it will automatically update on here, which is nice. It's not your traditional video where you have to track it down and then upload a new version of that. So video slides, they're a great way to create content and advertise yourself and your company and your brand and who you are. Then it's got these create your own. Let me click back to my slides. It's got create your own, so you can get creative with that. I have a client testimonial slide that I've created. Might not load because it's an old slide, but I've got lots of options that I can use and edit and create just about anything I want. So that's your agent marketing video. Now, if you've got your own video, which many of you do, you can upload your own video. So if you've created something professionally, or you have a YouTube video that you've got and you want to attach it and use that instead of ours, you can do that as well. You just click custom video with that pencil icon to switch it, and then it's going to ask you to upload that video here. And then wherever this page is, it's going to place that video of yours instead of ours. So agent video profile page. And you can come in here and you can update and edit as much as you need to. And if you need some pointers, or if you want someone to help you get started on creating one, call us, click on our live chat. It's right here. And you don't talk to a robot and you don't sit in a queue for 10 minutes. You get a real person, and we would be more than happy to come to your account. We'll even create a few slides for you if you want and help you get this set up. Okay, so that's our agent marketing video and our profile and agent page. Definitely play with this page because it's going to attach to all of your listings. So if you're advertising listings out there, this page is going to be accessible to those people looking at it. One more thing I do want to show you, and this is probably my favorite product that we have, View My Listings. What happens when I view Laura Smith's listings? Well, the first thing it does is it highlights her listings. She's got 2. What if you didn't have any listings, or well, you have 2 and maybe that's not what the buyer's after? Well, the coolest part of that is, as a buyer who clicked on the View My Listings button, I can come over here to the map, or I can click back to the list view, and I can see all the listings in my area, and all the listings will be available in your area as long as we have your data. And if you're not sure if we have your data, you can call us and check, or you can just go click on View My Listings in your area. But here's why this is a cool product. So if I'm a buyer and I'm shopping for real estate and I've clicked on that View My Listings from Laura Smith's profile page, every listing I click on has the contact information of Laura Smith. So if I hit text or call because I want to take a look at this property, even though it actually belongs to Realty Executives Edge, it's going to have Laura Smith's information branded to it. And that is every listing that I click on. So for a new agent, it's a great tool because I can still promote all the listings, and this is like my app. I am telling you to go to this page here, click View My Listings to see all the local real estate, and it will allow the buyer then to shop around freely and have you as their primary contact for every listing. So definitely take advantage of that tool, tool that's located under View My Listings. Some kind of fun places that I've seen this product be used before is in an open house. So right now, open houses aren't as traditional as maybe they once were, but maybe you still set flyers out. We've got those too. But what some people are doing is they're texting this page here to a potential buyer, a potential client, and they're saying, well, if you want to shop around and look at some different properties, take my profile page with you, let me text it to you, and I've got a button that has all the listings in the area. So it's a great way to set up communication, and it's a great way for them to be able to shop real estate locally. And this is going to be up to date, and it's not Zillow, so it's your product. It's not some national search engine where they may have started their real estate search, but we want them to end here. We don't want them to get lost, and we don't want a different agent getting your lead and getting your client, which most other services, they do that. You compete with other agents, and you don't do that in this tool. So that's another big one. Love that product. We kind of call it a like buyer's app because they can save it onto their phone. It's pretty easy to do. So it is your app to give to your clients. Now, I did get a question real quick. Do the custom videos permit audio? Absolutely. If you upload a custom video here, it's going to play exactly as it would if you have put it on YouTube. So anything you want to put here, and I don't know what the size limitation is, but I think it'll let a pretty lengthy video be uploaded. So you can add just about anything you want, any video file you want to put up there. Okay, so that is the main part of our agent marketing. When you first sign into your account, come here, take some time and set it up. But remember, you can always come back and update it later on. Don't feel like you have to complete it right away. The next part of our system that pertains to our products is down here on the listings tab. Now we've got franchise and agency. That's pretty straightforward. We know who you are. And we've got a team setting. You can set a team up if you have one. And you've got a listings tab. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance because I am training from home today and I have a dog who's barking and I am so sorry. My face is red right now. If you guys have dogs, I hope you understand. At any rate, our listings tab here, it is going to have the next set of products that you're probably going to be most eager to use. So again, in this account, I've already got some listings entered here. Now, listings get entered into our system one of two ways. They either are manually entered, you just click that button and you type in your information and you upload your photos and you're done. The other way, though, is through automation. And if we've got your MLS information, then your listings will come into your account automatically. You don't have to do anything. And of course, that's the ideal way, right? So again, if you want to know if we're uploading your videos automatically, all you have to do is give us a ring or click on our live chat and say, hey, you have my data. And if we have it, we'll get it in there. If we don't have it, we'll figure out how to get it. So let's say we have an automated account or we've just entered a listing. Once that takes place, once the listing gets entered into your account, you get an email that says, hey, your listing on 123 Provicity Lane is ready to go. You're going to have a video. You're going to have a website, you're going to have some flyers, you'll have a texting code all generated for you. So it's all 100% automated. You don't have to do anything. The scene-based video, we don't automatically generate, and I'll show you why here in just a second. But let's say you wanted to customize it. Maybe you really want to impress this seller you've got, or you just want to take some time to make it sell faster, hopefully. What you can do at that point, and you can do it right from your email, or you can come in here and you can click on the first product, and that is my video. This is probably the most popular product that's shared and used. When I come here, I've got lots of options. And again, we have specific training just on how to create these videos, but I will kind of gloss over it here so you can know where everything is. So up here at the top, I can once again upload a custom video if I prefer. I've got an unbranded version. So if your MLS requires you to only share unbranded, you have that. And then at any time I can preview my product here, or I can click down here to view it. And when I click down here to view it, it actually opens it as the public would see it. And that's how I like to look at it. So I've got all that information that was given to me by my MLS. You can add to it. So some MLSs limit on how many characters you can enter, whereas we allow lots more. Oh my goodness, I can't get that clicked on today. There we go. I've got my features. There's Street View. So there's lots of options for the buyer who's looking at this, and also your seller's going to take a look at this. You've got your information up here at the top. I even have a custom text code. So my text code is the street name. Sellers like this. If you've got a listing for sale on Main Street, your text code could be 735 Main Street. So I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. But let's go ahead and watch just a small bit of this video, and then I'm going to show you how you can enhance it. Now, again, this is exactly how I would get it from the MLS once it gets imported into my account.
Welcome to luxury living at an incredible price. Take a look at this well-kept 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,200 square foot, custom-built home that rests on 1.5 acres with a professionally landscaped lawn. The home offers a private yard with heated, in-ground pool with electric cover, perfect for those hot summer days. The amenities in this home are abundant and can be seen from the moment you...
Okay, so I don't want to take up too much time, so I'll stop it there. So that's pretty straightforward, right? We've got our photos, we've got music, we've got audio. Those are some things that make our product a little bit different from other ones out there, is that narration especially. But here's something else I can do. Let's say I want to enhance this, right? When I scroll down here, I've got it just the way it came in. So this is what I had typed into my MLS, and this is how it came into my system. I've got all the photos in the order I put them in the MLS. But let's say if I scroll back up here to the top, just like the agent page and agent video, I've got access to slides, which are a bunch of templates that our system provides to you that you can click on, and it will fill in your information. And this is a nice way to show off your property in an interesting way. So it's, you know, different than just a slideshow of photos. And you can see here I'm editing that. So I want my exit colors to show. So I can just click on anything on here and it will allow me to edit that. I can even change the picture if I want to. And then I just generate, and it's going to add it to my inventory. Created slides, that's my inventory. And I've got lots of different slides that I've created here. It's going to save all of them. So here's an amenities slide that you can use. I've got a texting slide, so if somebody wanted to take it with them, they could text it. I could even change the photo in the little phone icon there. Lots of options, okay? So you come in here, you can create and click as many of these as you want. If you want to highlight a certain room, maybe the master suite is a really great master suite and I want to show that off, and I can do that. So when you've got time, you can come in here and you can add that. And then back on your listing editing page, all you have to do is scroll down here. And this is where I really edit what goes into my video. So I want to add some slides. I just click and add them. I've got a closing slide here, and then I just drag them and I put them where I want them. Maybe I want to take a few out because I'm showing them off within the slide. You can actually do that as well. Just click to move them around. And then anytime that you make a change, just generate your video. It will automatically update for you. Okay, some other options you have here. Your text to speech is right here. And I see a question that came in asking if you can use your own voice. Absolutely. If you've got a radio voice, or I feel like it personalizes it so much better, you can come in here and you can record your own. And all you have to do is click to record. Of course, once you have your mic ready, you just click that button and then you can read your script. Done and upload, and it will automatically attach itself to your listing video. And you can change it later on if you need to. You can take it off if you need to. We also have professional audio. And if you want professional audio, you just request that and it sends itself off to our audio guys and they will record it for you. We only have a male voice right now. We're going to get a female audio recorder very shortly, so that way you guys have a choice of which one that you like. So those are your options. If you don't want any audio, you just want music to play, then all you have to do is take everything off of here and it will just play music. And then you have a few options as far as what music that plays on your video. So really can customize this guy. And my biggest recommendation is to play with the slides because the slides make it much more enjoyable and just fun and different. And before I leave this page, the question I got with the is there a cost involved with your male voice? There is a cost involved. It's not terribly expensive though. It's only $7, I believe. Depends on how many characters you have typed in. So 7 for anything under 1,500 and then 14 for up to 2,500. And I will note that some office plans have that built in so you don't pay anything. And if you were on a plan that had it built in, when you come here and you hit request now, it'll say the charge for this recording will be $0 and it won't cost you anything. But I will note that when we did our research as far as what other companies charge on professional audio, we were shocked at how expensive it was. It was like, I think the cheapest one we found was $30. And we didn't want to charge $30 for it. So We have a great people that record our audio for us. They're actually local employees. They're not, people that you hire off that record over the internet that you've never met before. So because of that, we're able to keep our costs low and keep your costs low. So you can try it out. And if you want to hear what it sounds like, we can send you some examples as well. Okay, so that is our video editing page. That's the video, the first real listing product that you'll receive and be able to use. And what you do with this product, in any of these products, of course, you want to share them with people. You want to get it out there. You can copy that link just by clicking on the copy icon here. Or let's say you have it open because you're previewing it, make sure you like it. There's share features. Your seller is going to use these features. Somebody that found it and say, oh, this is the perfect house for my girlfriend. She's been shopping for a house. We'll share these, using these features and so on. And they're super easy. I click the Facebook button. It loads it for me. I type in, can't type and talk at the same time, guys. And then I can share it either on my professional page, if you've got one, or my personal timeline, or in a message. You guys understand Facebook very well, I'm sure. And then I post it. And when I post it, I will show you guys what that looks like, because I do think that's a little bit important here. Let me drag my Facebook page over and refresh it. So I just shared that, so it will now show open house this Sunday. So if I am sipping my morning coffee and I find this on my news feed, here's my big bright curb photo. I click on it, and now I've got this information in front of me. If you've not boosted posts before, it's a great way to engage with an audience that maybe doesn't already follow you on Facebook, because the people that follow you on Facebook a lot of times already bought a house from you, or you help them sell their home and they might not be in the market for a new one. So boost your post. If you've not done that before, it's pretty simple. You choose your audience, age-wise. You're not selling a home to somebody who's 14, so we keep it 18 and up. And the biggest part that makes this effective is you choose your geographical area. So you can say where you want this advertised at, because you probably aren't going to advertise a home in South Dakota to an audience in South Florida. So it will allow you to pick your local audience. And then you also pick your criteria. How much do you want to spend? I don't want a bill from Facebook for $400 in 2 weeks, and I don't know if it actually worked or not. So I can choose my budget, and then it gives you an idea. And if you've done this before, I'm sorry, you can snooze me for a second, but many people haven't. So I do think that it's a nice thing to show. If I have an open house coming up on the 7th, I want to run this ad till the 6th. So I choose that, and then it will, again, auto adjust of how many people it's going to reach. And then how it reaches those people, if you aren't familiar, when you are scrolling through your Facebook feed, having your morning coffee, it's just going to be one of those ads that really tiny up here at the top says sponsored. It's not invasive. It's not the big annoying ads on the top right-hand side that get in your way. It is just folded into your news feed. So try that out. These are really great posts to boost because again, they're pretty eye-catching. And also maybe I'm thinking about selling my home and I see this and I say, who is Laura Smith? I like this. If I click more about Laura, now I figure out and I learn who she is. So full circle, I can get to her agent profile from her listing product. And that's, again, why you want to have some content on that profile page. All right, let's get rid of that list or that Facebook. We've looked at that lots probably already today. I know I probably have too much than I should have. So back to my listings tab here. I've looked at our video, scene-based video. That's pretty much the same thing that we just looked at, with the exception that it allows you to create a tour, a video, room by room. So you would create a scene and you would title it, I want it to be my kitchen. I would talk about my kitchen. I would use my kitchen photos or slides with my kitchen, and then I would generate that scene. And so when the viewer is watching it, it's going to look just like the other video, but it's going to go room by room, which is kind of a cool feature. If you've got a larger property that you're advertising, or it's really good for people who are selling like apartment complexes or something like that, you could, developments maybe, you could create a scene-based video. And again, specific training on just that guy. I won't take too much time going over it because it is a little more involved. The website, however, no involvement at all. It's done the second the listing is entered. It's got everything on it. It's got the video that I created. It's got all the photos that I have uploaded that I can look through. I can get to everything that I need here as a buyer. I can share it. I can contact Laura. I can learn more about Laura. If this were a real listing, it would be planted on the map. I also have access to external links here. You guys are getting super creative. You've got lots of options on how to advertise properties. So maybe you did like an actual YouTube walkthrough, or you have a drone tour, or you have a link to a floor plan, whatever you've got, you can add those sites under external links. And therefore, as a shopper for real estate, a buyer, I can find everything I need. So you can add those right to your listing website. And this is, again, a great product to share Facebook, sending it off in emails, texting it to someone, whatever you want to do there. Now, when you text something, it's going to be this link, and you probably don't want to text that. You're not typing that into a text message, I don't think. I wouldn't. So that's when it might come in handy to go to a site like GoDaddy.com and buy a domain. So just copy this guy, go to GoDaddy, and there's other sites that you can buy domains from, and you can search for a domain. So my address is 123 Provicity, and that's the one I really want. So I'm going to look, and it's available. No surprise, because that's not a very common thing. If you've got a listing for sale on 123 Main Street, you might have to get a little bit more creative with it, but you can see here it's pretty inexpensive. It's $1.09 a month, so I can add it to the cart. And then when I'm ready to purchase it, it'll ask me to paste in the link that I want it to go to. And that's this right here or this right here. And so at that point, what that accomplishes is you can say, oh, just go to 123provicity.com to get all this listing information. Sellers also love that because now they have their own personal website. That's also great to do with your profile page. Maybe you want to buy a domain. Let's see if Laura Smith is available. If you've got a common name, if you're johnsmith.com, you're going to have to get creative, but most names will be pretty easy to get. Well, laurasmith.com is taken, so Laura Smith, sells, something like that, and you guys can kind of search. You might already have one, but if you don't, find something, catchy. Look at it, make sure it looks good, and you can buy that and have it direct to here. And that way you can all day long tell people to go to laurasmithsells.com or Laura Smith RE, whatever you want it to be. And then they get all of this. So kind of got a little sidetracked away from our products, but those are extra things that you can do. Go to GoDaddy and we can help you with that too if you need help with it. So that's the website. We took a look at that guy. Flyers are still pretty popular. You know, if you are doing open houses, have flyers on the counter, especially if you have to socially distance, right? They can pick this up and take this guy with them. We've got 4 templates available. We've updated all of our flyers from the old system because they were looking pretty dated. So we actually had a graphic designer here locally who is also a part-time receptionist in a real estate office. So how perfect was that? And she designed these for us. You can see here, I'm editing this. I can edit just about anything on here. I can change the color of things. Probably don't want that white. I can change the size. They're actually a little bit fun to play with. I can change my photos. Let's get that pool in there, dream of warmer days. Okay, so I've got it how I want it. Now, this is pretty tiny, right? It brings in your entire description. So if you've got 2,500 characters in there, well, that's probably not going to fit on a piece of paper, but I can change that too. I can take some things out. I can type something different in here, change the size. So just to kind of give you an example of how easy it is to edit these guys. There are 2 pages if you want them, or you can just print the single page. They all have the texting information on them. Draw attention to that, because if I've got a physical piece of paper and I'm interested in this property, I'm very likely to text to get information about this property. Our text codes work just like the old system. They text to get property info. They get property info. You get the lead. And I got a question earlier that asked if you can use your old text codes. Absolutely. You can use any text code you want. But if you have old ones from the old system, those are, a lot of times people want them because they have signs. So yes, and I will show you how to set that up here in just a second. And just to show you a couple different flyer templates, just so you see, there's lots of options, printer friendly. We try not to use too much color. And of course you can change those colors. You can make it whatever you want it to be, for better or for worse. So have fun with these. You can save as many as you want, and these are available for every listing, and they just store in your inventory for when you're ready. You print them, you can edit them, whatever you need. So those are the 4 main listing products that you received today that I wanted to show you. They're easy to find, and you can learn to customize them fairly easily as well. But again, use our support. If you click on our support down here, there's lots of options in our knowledge base. So you can come here and you can look something up if you need to. And our YouTube channel is available as well for you to find videos and that sort of thing. And also follow us on Facebook if you haven't already, as we post just about everything that you need up there as well. In fact, because our YouTube channel isn't as catchy as our Facebook, we will post our YouTube channel on our Facebook today after this meeting. So if you're following us, just go to facebook.com/elistings and you can get all that information. On our marketing materials tab, I will touch base on these last 3 tabs just real quickly, and then I'll let you go. You do have demo listings in here. You actually will have 1 demo in here that is a product that we provide. It's all stock images, and some of these products are created. So you could take it to a client presentation or send it to someone and say, hey, this is how I would market your home for you. You can also have your own demos. So if you've got a listing that you'd like to use as a demo, you can just add it to your demo inventory and it will stay there forever for you to advertise. We looked at our profile and our social networking. This is just an on-off setting. And now our text codes. I did want to touch base on that. So every listing gets its own text code. It's an EX and a few digits, and that's assigned to it the moment the listing gets entered. So you can you can take that and use it however you like. It's on all the products automatically. But we should close out some of these tabs. But we had two other things that we wanted to do. We might want to add our old code from our old system, and we might want to use a custom code like the 123 Main Street. So to do that, let's start up here at the top. Here's all my codes that belong to me from the system. And you can see here, I've already typed in a bunch of custom codes and claimed them. So if you need a custom code, so let's say I have an old sign, which probably began with an E0, 1, 2, 3, 4, just make it different. I can request it, it's available, meaning nobody else has requested it. And now it's in my account and it's ready for me to use. And if you want a custom code, Main Street is taken because it's up here. Let me delete it. All I have to do is type in my custom code request, Main Street. It's going to tell me if it's available, and then it's going to add it. And now I can use that on my products. If you've got a property for sale on Main Street and you sell that property, be courteous and come in and delete it. And what that does is it allows the next user, whoever that may be, to also request that code, because only one person in our entire system can have Main Street. So unless you list a lot of properties on Main Street, by deleting it, it allows somebody else to use it. You can see some examples here. I even made my name a text code. You can do things like that. If you just want some regular codes from us, you can request however many you need. There's no charge for codes. You can have as many codes as you want in our system. And you get a new code each time a listing is entered, no charge. If you do want to advertise or purchase some new signs, just click on the code that you want to buy signs for and click buy signs. And they are shipped from Oakley. You can see the pricing structure here. They're a good high quality sign. They come in 3 different materials. They will last you forever. You don't have to buy them through us. If you have a local vendor, or if you wanted to go to Oakley directly because you've got a certain template you want, you can do that. You can come in here, copy these codes. Again, no charge for that. And you can take them and have them, those signs created wherever you want. But the signs we would ship you would look something like what you see here on your screen. So you do have that option. And I will say signs are a pretty convenient way to advertise and continue to gain leads, especially right now. People aren't going inside of homes, and of course it's different everywhere where we are, but you might not be able to physically walk a person through a home. So a virtual walkthrough is pretty convenient. So check those signs out. Don't get a sign with Main Street printed on it unless you advertise on Main Street a lot, because of course it's only good for that one use. So just keep that in mind, what you have printed on your sign. You want it to be reusable, of course. But I will say some other things that people have been doing with our text codes, and I will share this story quickly and I'll let you go about your day. We have a client who always requests the street name for her property. And then she prints it on a 8x10 piece of paper and says, take this listing with you. Text Broadway to 51004. And then she takes that framed piece of paper, she puts it in a frame, and she props it up on the counter at her open house. And when they come in, they see that. She says, take this with you. And they text to it and they walk through the house and they've got all the property information there on their phone. But now she has everybody's phone number because she got a lead from all the people who texted to it. It was pretty creative. She makes the printout look nice. She got a fancy frame for it. And it didn't cost her but like $10, and however much it cost her to print it out each time. So some different ways that you can use this system to advertise, and not to mention you get leads off of it. These 2 sections here, You can add your clients in here. We've got an inventory. We will continue to build out on these tabs, workflow and clients. Workflow manager, you probably won't see unless you are the admin to your office. But it is also a newer tool. You can see you might have workflows attached to your listings. If there are no workflows available, it will tell you so. But eventually what that is designed to do, clients and workflow, is to help you manage your processes of selling and buying so you don't ever miss a step. And if you've got more questions about that, we'd be happy to answer them. Again, give us a call or use our live help and we'll show you that. All right, so enough of having to listen to me talk. Keep in mind, this is what our system is designed to do. So our most important objective is to allow you to do other things than sit in front of a computer and figure out how to create marketing that's going to matter. As easy as we can make it is our goal. And if it's not easy for you, call us and we'll get it to that point. And we saw the products today. We touched a little bit on how to use them, but obviously that's the most important part because you can have a video for every listing, but unless it's out there, it doesn't matter. So here are just some suggestions on how to use our products. A long time ago, we were able to syndicate to Zillow and Realtor.com and you mean just about everywhere. And most of those big guys have ended that because they don't want third parties on their sites. So we have to get a little bit creative in getting ourselves out there and our own products, but these are some great ways to do that. And if you want help setting any of these things up, again, it's our job to make sure these products work for you. So let us know and we'll be happy to do that. And that is it for today. Jot down our phone number and our email if you need it and use our live help service, but go to your resource center, click Exitize Me, get logged in, take a look at your account and let us know if you need anything from there. Check to see if your listings are present, if you've got any, and we'll be happy to help you. I will stick around. I will answer any extra questions that you guys may have. I appreciate questions being asked. Thank you so much. That helps me know what I need to answer throughout the next training session and lets me know that I didn't put all of you to sleep today. So anyway, take care, enjoy your weekend, and let us know how we can help you. Thanks, guys.